Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, in this video I'm going to be showing you another gunner build, this one being a light bowgun one again. My last light bowgun build that I covered was actually rapid fire spread, so in this video we're going to be doing rapid fire pierce. Now, this build actually does differ quite a bit from some of the other builds, because I actually have come to the realization that the Alpha Coil, or belt, or whatever you want to call it, is actually better for this kind of thing, because you need to put in double slot 3s for the piercing shots, normal shots, spread shots, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna be using this one this time, which opens up a few more slots for other stuff, and yeah, that's about it. I'm also actually, if you saw my heavy bowgun pierce build, I'm not going to be standing too close to the pole this time for damage, because that would be inaccurate damage. It is only a 10-point difference, so you can figure it out yourself, but still, I'd rather keep it fairly accurate. Anyway, getting into the build. Of course, augments are the same. Just to throw this one out here for custom mods, since it is a preference, you can actually change this up a bit. You could put a power barrel. Personally, I didn't see a difference in power barrel damage. I'll just show you here. You can see that I do 33s and 17s. And if I take it off, I do the same damage. So I'd rather just take recoil 1 rather than recoil 2. And no extra damage. I'm not sure if it does more damage the more pierces it gets, but that wagon's pretty long, and there's not a single point of damage increase. So yep, that's the part about custom mods done. Now we're actually into the build. So augments, exactly the same as the spread light bowgun. You always want affinity, because we need to get to 100% affinity, because we want the maximum amount of DPS that we can pump out in the build possible. Health regen helps peak performance, of course. All of my recent builds have had peak performance, so that's going to be the same, paired with recover up. And then defense, because pierce isn't elemental, so no point in increasing that. You can pretty much see here that the build is almost the same, actually, as some of my recent ones. It's just I have a few extra things, because I freed up some slots by changing the coil to the alpha one. I did debate changing the Kolv Taroff boots to alpha as well, but you actually lose more than you gain, so I decided not to do that. And I did try the Nagakuga helmet like version. I was going to say essence, but no, version, and you lose more than you gain there as well. Well, actually, you don't. You gain 1 attack boost for 1 recover up, but that 1 point of attack doesn't increase damage either. So I don't know what is going on with pierce damage, but nothing is boosting it. Attack boost 7 does boost it a little bit. It adds a point. But attack boost 6 from 5 doesn't do anything, so that was pointless. So yeah, that's why I went with this one. With all of our crit here, maximum might, weakness exploit, and crit I7, we get 100% crit. You can get rid of maximum might in this build and just opt for running Agitator and let Agitator clean it up, but personally I prefer Agitator just for damage and not actually for crit, because even though you can force an enrage, sometimes it's better not to do that, and I'd rather not have to keep going out of my way to force enrage a monster when I can just sit and attack it at 100% crit with maximum might anyway. Of course, double pierce, because we have pierce. Safe landing, because safe landing is basically, it basically turns everything, including just base, no mantle state, into a miniature rock steady. You get hit back, and you just recover immediately. You're just up. There's no downtime, besides the animation of you getting hit initially. So, really good perk, but personal preference here. You could switch this out if you want. Honestly, Clutch Claw boost might be better. I probably will slot it in maybe later if it gets to be a bit of a nuisance not having that. But yeah, you can put Clutch Claw boost here if you want. You could put Coalescence here if you want as well, honestly. You could put pretty much whatever you want. It's a 4 slot. You could go with anything. I do have Coalescence in my mantle though, with Blight Resistance as well to help out. And double evade window just because I wasn't sure what else to put in here. I was thinking maybe another attack, but the thing is, attack boost 6 didn't increase my damage, so attack would be useless here by itself, just one of them, and I can't put attack with Coalescence, so I just opted for evade window since I already had evade window in the build. So for damage, it's actually pretty good. Also, again, we do not have release in this build because you don't need it. We have Transcendence, which gives us True Razor Sharp Spare Shot, which pretty much negates the need for release or 311 ammo up because it only adds 1 bullet. And wasting 3 slots for 1 bullet when you pretty much have like up to 8 shots if you're lucky is just, it's not worth it really. It's not worth wasting. I mean, technically you can still do it if you want to, over maybe peak performance, but you're just tanking damage for bullets you don't even need, or a bullet that you don't even need. Okay, so for damage, when it's tenderized, it does, yeah, 35, okay. 35, 18, that is the correct damage this time, I'm not too close. If I'm too close though, that's 28, 14. And untenderized does 33-17 that we saw at the start, and then obviously 27-13 I think that was. Really hard to see numbers. Yeah, 13, there we go. So basically it pumps out damage, and because we have recoil 1, you can just sit and shoot, you can just chill, move around, do your thing, maybe dodge a couple times, you know, when an attack's coming at you. If an attack does hit you though, you're going to have safe landing, and you'll be fine. So that'll be great. And of course, when we have our mantle up, like I mentioned, attack boost 6 doesn't do anything, but attack boost 7 brings it to 36 here. And 18. And normally 27-13, which then goes to 20... What was that? 26? No, 34. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing. There's so many numbers on the screen. So many effects on the screen. It's just like, what am I even looking at anymore? It's just a bunch of orange numbers there. All just bunched up together. So, yep, that's the build. It's very good. Actually, honestly, I'd say the light bowgun builds are better than the heavy bowgun ones. Like, if you're going to use this, the Pierce heavy bowgun that I covered the other day, you're better off just using the light bowgun, honestly. It's much better. It feels much better too, and you're much more mobile. You're much faster. So it's just better all around. Which is pretty great. So, yep, that's the build. Of course, like always, I am going to be showing it off in a hunt at the end here. If you don't want to stick around to watch that, this is where the video ends for you. If you do, though, then continue watching and enjoy watching a monster get completely decimated by this build. Other than that, though, thanks for watching, and adios.